Change. It doesn't come easy. It doesn't come to those who sit idly by, waiting for the world to give them a sign. No. Change is forged in the fires of discipline, resilience, and the relentless pursuit of becoming more than what you are today. You want to change your life in 6 months? Then, listen closely. Because it's not going to be easy, but nothing worth having ever is. You either embrace the struggle or stay shackled to who you are now. The choice is yours. Tip number 1, set clear and specific goals. You're adrift in a storm. You're tossed around, struggling, fighting. Why? Because you lack direction. Without a target, without purpose, you're just a ship lost at sea. Set your goals, but don't just think them. Write them. Define them. Every step must be calculated. Every move intentional. Aim for specific objectives, not vague dreams. A warrior without a mission is just a man waiting to fall. Set them using the SMART method. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. Precision is key. Each day, each decision drives you closer to that final destination. Without clarity, your path will blur, and 6 months will pass with nothing to show. Tip number 2, create a daily routine for success. Success doesn't happen in one grand gesture. It's built in the trenches of daily life. You need a routine, a structure that fortifies you against chaos. Wake up early. Before the world stirs, you're already at work. Before the noise of the day drowns out your thoughts, you've already carved your place in it. Routines are your armor. They don't just keep you disciplined, they shield you from distraction. High-value men don't react to life, they set the terms. And it starts by commanding the day. Build habits that enforce your mission. Train, read, plan. You can't afford to leave it to chance. Tip number 3, adopt the atomic habits approach. James Clear spoke of it. Atomic habits, tiny changes with compound effects. You see, you don't need to move mountains all at once, but you do need to push the pebble that starts the avalanche. 1%, just 1% improvement every day. That's all it takes. Do it again and again until those incremental steps form a pathway to your future. You stack these habits, build upon them. Mastery of one leads to mastery of many. The small efforts you make today become the transformation you witness tomorrow. You might not see it right away, but trust me, you will see it. The world will see it. Tip number 4, focus on health, both physical and mental. Your body is your vessel, your mind, the weapon. If either is compromised, your mission is over. 6 months, you can either fortify yourself or fall apart. Start with your body. Fitness isn't just about aesthetics, it's survival. Train for strength, endurance, agility. But don't forget your mind. The battlefield isn't always physical. In fact, the hardest wars you'll fight are in here. Meditation, journaling. Whatever it takes to sharpen your focus, do it. Don't let the chaos of the world cloud your judgment. A strong body protects your life. A sharp mind protects your mission. Tip number 5, eliminate time-wasting habits. Time is your greatest asset and your greatest enemy. It slips through your fingers if you're not careful. Every moment you waste is a moment stolen from your future. Social media, idle gossip, mindless entertainment. It's a trap. It's designed to keep you weak, distracted. Cut it out. If it doesn't serve your mission, it doesn't belong in your life. Your time must be as disciplined as your actions. Use tools like time blocking. Dedicate time to work, to growth. And when you rest, make it intentional. Recharge with purpose. But always, always cut the fat from your day. Tip number 6, commit to learning something new. Knowledge. It's not just power, it's survival. The world changes fast, and if you're not learning, you're dying. In the next 6 months, commit to mastering something new. It doesn't matter what it is. A skill, a discipline, a craft. Just make sure it pushes you beyond your limits. Read, listen, absorb. The internet is your dojo. Podcasts, books, courses, all at your fingertips. There are no excuses. 6 months from now, you could either be the same person or someone with a new set of skills. Make the choice. Tip number 7. Surround yourself with positive influences. You're only as strong as those you surround yourself with. Audit your circle. If the people around you aren't pushing you forward, they're holding you back. Toxicity, negativity, it seeps in and it festers. It turns you into someone weaker, someone distracted. Find those who inspire you, who challenge you, who aren't afraid to tell you when you're wrong. Mentors, peers, allies. A strong network will elevate you. A weak one will drag you down. The people around you, they're either your shields or your chains. Tip number 8. Measure progress and reflect regularly. You can't change what you don't measure. Success without feedback is just luck. Track your progress, weekly, monthly. Look at where you've been, what you've achieved, and where you're falling short. Adapt. Refine your strategy. What gets measured gets improved. For the next 6 months, track your progress. Reflection isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. It's in those moments of quiet, when you're alone with your thoughts, that you'll find the next step forward. Don't be afraid to face your mistakes. They're the path to growth. Tip number 9. Develop emotional resilience. Strength is nothing without resilience. There will be days when the world feels like it's collapsing, when your body is weak, when your mind is filled with doubt. Those are the moments that define you. You have to be unbreakable. Train your emotions like you train your body. Find stillness in chaos. Turn pain into fuel, whether through mindfulness, stoicism, or sheer willpower. Fortify yourself. Because in the end, it's not just your physical strength that will carry you through. It's your ability to endure. The final tip: stay consistent and trust the process. Consistency is the foundation of mastery. It's the discipline of showing up when everything in you screams to quit. It's the art of pushing forward when the path is unclear, when the doubts creep in and the darkness surrounds you. Because the truth is, greatness isn't built in a day. It's earned in the silence, when no one is watching, when the results are miles away. 6 months, a year. It's a small price to pay for what you're building. Trust the process. Trust the work. Because when it all comes together, the world won't just see a man who worked hard. They'll see someone who never gave up, who kept pushing forward when others fell away. They'll see something far greater, a symbol of what's possible. This is bigger than success. It's about becoming a force the world can't ignore. Brick by brick, step by step, you're building something unshakable. Stay consistent. Trust yourself. And when the time comes, the world will have no choice but to take notice. Remember, it's your world. Build it.